It's very filthy. I didn't realize it would pick up quite so much. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to do a real quick video. I just finished doing my ram air intake on the hood vent. If you haven't seen that, I'll leave it linked down below so you can catch up on it. It's pretty easy to install, really happy with it. But in doing so, I noticed that the air filter is super dirty, filthy, and so we need to clean it. So I'm gonna take it out today, clean it real good, and show you that process if you need help or want to see it. So here is the ram air duct from the hood that now dumps straight into the Mopar cold air intake, and as you can see, it's very filthy. I didn't realize it would pick up quite so much dirt. I know it gets dirty, but just feeding in through the bumper and the fender area here, it picks up a surprising amount of dirt. So we've got to get this thing cleaned. Maybe luckily might pick up another mile per gallon. Doubtful the way I drive, but you know, help get some of this dirt out and run a little bit cleaner, smoother maybe. So we only have one bolt right here that holds this clamp down, and then this pickup tube here that we've got to take loose, and then the thing should shimmy right out. Then we'll get it cleaned up, let it dry out. This is one of the oilless filters. It's not like a K&N where you have to have oil put on it, so no need for that. So we just got to clean it real good with some nice dish detergent, get all the dirt out, let it dry real good, and then put it back in. So here is our filter removed. You can see where it clamped on to the main intake pipe there, and then this other pickup tube just snaps on the side. I'm gonna get a clean cloth and get all this dust and residue out of the box. There's our drain hole down at the bottom if it picks up any water for it to come out. And then here's our filter. Again, there's the clamp side, pretty dirty, and the little pickup tube side. So we need to go ahead and see if we can rinse some of this stuff off. I wouldn't hit it with a high pressure washer or stream of water. You don't want to blast any holes in this material or anything or cause any problems. So just lightly rinse it off to get this dirt and stuff off of it, and then we'll soak it in the soap and try to get some more of it off and get it cleaned up. There's our filter all cleaned up, sitting on the truck drying out. So we just got to make sure it's nice and dry before we put it back in there. Everything came out pretty good. I'd say it's about, well, there's a few pieces. I might need to go back and get those out, but everything came out pretty well. Cleaned up good. So I'll probably let it dry and see if I can get that last little bit of stuff out, but overall probably about 90% clean. And then here's the box up front, all cleaned up, ready to go. Just as soon as that filter dries out, we can snap it back in there and button this up and we'll be done. So it's actually a few days later. I had a few things come up that postponed me filming the outro and the recap for this video, but honestly this task or this job is not too difficult at all. You guys be able to handle it pretty easily. I let the filter sit out for probably a whole day. We had to go out of town, so the filter sat out for about a day or so and dried out really nice and dry, no issues. You don't want to put it back in with any water left in it and risk sucking that up into the engine. But and again, you probably don't want to try to blow it out with like a high pressure leaf blower or anything like that. Just let it dry nice and dry in the sunshine or whatever for several hours or a day if you don't have to use it, and you're good to go. So we'll check it out real quick and see how it turned out. Pop the hood back open. Now, I have been driving on it for about 3 or 4 days or so. The cleaning process was super easy. Everything turned out real good. I did take a little brush tool to get some of the leftover residual stuff that was kind of caked down in some of the pleats there that was hard to come out, but everything came out really good. And of course, I haven't noticed any change in miles per gallon. Probably won't with the way my lead foot is, so no big issue there. Just really want to get the cleanest, best air to the engine that I can. And of course, with our new ram air vent on the hood kit, again, check that video out if you haven't seen it. I'll leave a link below. Everything's working real good there. I'm really curious to see how the rain intake will go on this thing. So once I drive it in the rain or wash this, I'll probably check this, stop, see what it looks like, see how everything's draining, if this filter is very wet. Obviously, they've probably built that into the design, so hope not. But again, just real quick recap to show you how to clean your Mopar cold air intake air filter. And I think these things are pretty much the same for the Chargers, the Challengers, the Rams, pretty much all the Dodge intake filters, cold air intake filters are the same. So, but that's it, guys. So if you found the video interesting and want to give it a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. Hopefully it helped you a little bit if you're looking to clean your intake or your air filter. And if you want to consider subscribing, I'd appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great day. Thanks.